Watch and learn how to play Lazy Chord Blues from Piano Adventures 2B lesson book. We are in the Piano Adventures 2B lesson book, and we are flipping to Unit 9 and this page, which holds Lazy Chord Blues. We are on page 51. This is a fairly simple song that is incorporating progression, going from a 1 chord to a 4 chord to a 1 chord. If you have been playing Prepare for Chords in the technique book, you are well prepared for this song. We do also have a dotted quarter note, eighth note rhythm happening here. So you just have to think London Bridge, London Bridge. Let's start by looking at the left hand to get that rhythm down. So this is my piano. This is middle C right here. My left hand is going to be down 1 octave. So it starts with a 1 chord. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, Then it holds 2, 3, 4. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta, ta. Here's your 1, 5, 7 chord. 4, 1. So let's play this together. And you can write in the chords in the boxes. I'll go ahead and have you pause the video and try to write them yourself. And then come back and I'm going to tell you what the chords are. So the first box, which is already filled in for you, is a 1. The second box on line 1 is a 4 chord. On line 2, you have a 1, then a 4, then a 1. And on line 3, you have a 4, then a 1, then a 5, 7. And at the end, it goes 4, 1. Okay, so we're going to play the left-hand part together. 1, 2, ready, begin. London Bridge, London Bridge, London Bridge, London Bridge, London Bridge, rest, Good. The left-hand part, the right-hand part is not too complicated over that. One thing that you do need to make sure you realize is that this is in the key of C minor. It has an E flat throughout. So your third finger needs to be on the black key instead of the white key. I'm going to play the first line and then I'm going to have you play it. Go ahead and try it with me. 1, 2, ready, begin. Good. This is the next part. I'm starting up with the pickup beat to line 2, which is the last note of line 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So we're going to play that part together, which is measures 3 and 4 with the pickup beat before them. We're going to start on the 4th beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, if you need to pause and work on either of those parts, you can. I'm going to go on to the next part, which starts on measure 5, the last measure of line 2. We've already played this before in the very beginning, so this should be pretty simple. 1, 2, ready, go. Now let's look at this ending. So the ending's going to start on the pickup beat to line 7, which means I'm playing the last note of measure 6 on the 4th beat. I'm going to slow this one down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So a couple things to know before you go into trying to play this with me. You're going to be playing the 1 and then the 5/7 here. When your right hand plays the C at the beginning of the last measure, there's nothing in the left hand. So your left hand needs to pick up. And then it's going to go 4, 1. There is a retardando there, so everything starts to stretch out. And this last note is a B flat. It is up 1 octave from where it's written, and it should be really quiet. Okay, let's try playing that together. So we're going to start from the pickup beat to line 7. This is the last beat of measure 6. We are starting on the 4th beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, no left, then 4, 1, very quiet up 1 octave. Now there is a pedal on those last notes as well, and the dynamics that we want to observe start with mezzo piano. There is a building crescendo in measure 3. The loudest point of the song is the beginning of measure 4. Then it diminuendos in that same measure to go back down to a mezzo piano. We have a crescendo again in measure 7 that peaks in the middle of the measure, and then it diminuendos and slows down all the way to piano at the end. Don't forget there's fermatas at the end, which are the little things that look like eyes above the notes, and those are telling you that you can hold the notes as long as you think is artistically appropriate. So let's try playing it all the way through. We're going to go a little bit slow because this is the first time we've done it. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 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 1, 2, 3. That is everything that you need to know to play the Lazy Chord Blues. The practice plan for Lazy Chord Blues is pretty simple. You're going to play it 4 times a day, and each time you play, you're going to focus on a different point here. The first time, you'll focus on playing the correct chords. The second time, you'll focus on playing the correct notes in the melody. The third time, you'll focus on playing the correct rhythms. And the final time, you will focus on having the correct dynamics. Good luck learning how to master Lazy Chord Blues.